Have you ever wondered what silence sounds like? Not the quiet classroom or in the library, but the silence of fear. The kind where if you try speaking up, your punishment could be as far as death. In some parts of the world, that silence isn't a moment, it's a reality they have to face every day to this day. Yet, one girl chose to speak anyway. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. Those are the words of Malala Yousafzai. At first, it may seem like some sort of boring educational quote that you'll see in causeways and hall rooms near here and there. Simple, educational, and a tad bit overused. But I want you to pause for a moment and ask yourself, what kind of person would risk their life just to have to write to some sort of quote? Now, before you answer that, I want you to imagine a world where education is a crime, where walking to school could risk getting shot at, where you could get jailed simply for learning. All that just because you're a girl. That was Malala's world, a world that tried to silence her. But instead of silence, she chose her own rights. Hi everyone, my name is Gatan Atariq and I'm from SMP Islam As-Shofa, Pekanbaru. The world knows Malala as a global icon, a symbol of courage. But before that, she was nothing more than a student who loved school, carrying a backpack every day just like us. Malala was born in Pakistan, Swat Valley, a place once filled with vibrant culture, breathtaking landscape, and a deep love for knowledge. Until the Taliban took over, and everything changed. Schools were burned, music was banned, and fear replaced freedom. The same valley that once celebrated knowledge became a place where a girl's voice could get her killed. But that didn't stop Malala, no. She refused to stay silent. At just 11 years old, she began writing under a secret name, sharing her experiences, her pain, her hopes and dreams. Her words traveled beyond the valley. And with every sentence she wrote, she fought back. Not with violence, but with her own voice. But even courage has a price to pay. On her way back home from school, a man stopped her bus. He called her name, and for a moment, the world was silent. But Malala survived. When she opened her eyes, she opened the eyes of the world. From the hospital bed, she spoke again, stronger, louder, braver than ever. She stood before the United Nations and declared, they thought the bullet would stop us, but they failed. At just 17 years old, she became the youngest Nobel Peace Prize winner in history. She didn't only demand education for girls in Pakistan, she demanded it for everyone, every child in the world. Education, she said, is not a privilege, it's human rights. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you will see her as an education activist, but to me, there's something more to it. She didn't only fought for classroom, she fought for the right to speak. Because silence isn't only found in countries ruled by fear, it's in our neighborhoods, our schools, and frankly enough, our homes. Some people choose to stay silent not because they want to, but because speaking up could cost them everything. So that's where Malala's stories reminds us that our voices do matter. Because your voice is what reminds them that they're not alone. So speak, even if you start with a whisper, because courage doesn't start loud, it starts with you. Thank you.